There's nothing that gives me more anxiety than this.
It's so tense.
Yeah.
I knew it gave you actual... I figured it gave you actual anxiety, Boots, so I didn't actually fuck it up.
I can almost feel like the eyes shifting from left to right in like kind of a Mexican standoff.
A bead of sweat down the forehead. That's what it is.
This is the F+, an innovative and remarkable place to listen to the F+. It's Terrible Things, Read with Enthusiasm. In the room tonight we have Boots Rangier.
I'm the world's most dull twit. Isn't that interesting?
John Toast.
By the way, I downloaded Troll soundtrack in case you want to put it on your phone.
Isfahan.
This is my voice. This is how it sounds.
Nutshell Gulag.
The girlfriend tax. It's what he pays to make me love him.
Poor Tex.
Is Scarable Things dead with enthusiasm?
And Lemon. My boyfriend is working in the study as I'm coming out of the bathroom. I enter the study completely naked and I stand behind him. Hi, I'm a distraction. Hey, F+.
Hello, Lemon.
Whoa, I scared two of you. I'm so sorry. What were you doing when I snuck up on you there?
Oh, I was just, dreamily staring off into the middle distance thinking about my sweetheart.
That's nice. Tell me, hey, Isfahan, tell me about your girl.
Oh, well, she's super hot and famous and rich and lives in a mansion and wants sex all the time.
Yeah.
And I have a story to prove it.
So, how are her standards?
I don't want to go down that rabbit hole with her. I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth.
She's super into boring. Oh, he's so responsible and disciplined.
He really likes
carpet is a reasonable color.
She really likes a guy who's the default character in any RPG, sort of.
It is I, default slider man, yes.
Well, so for this episode, I wanted to talk to y'all about love. Because love is nice.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Finally, somebody had the courage to say it.
You should write a song about it.
So to that end, we're going to be going to a place that celebrates love. And it is called Not Always Romantic.
It's actually just not always right.
Romantic.
Well, sort of, except for it actually is Not Always Romantic. Like that'll. I mean, it's part of that network. But the Not Always Right network has a couple of sections where people tell very, very true stories about themselves and things that they do. There's like Not Always Working and Not Always Related and Not Always Learning. We are going to be looking at a document today, and that document is about Not Always Romantic, provided to us by Dawnswalker, and thank you so very much for that. And yes, so this is, just real stories, like sometimes, when you're hanging out with a couple and you get those like stories of like how they met and then they go on for like 16 or 17 minutes and then you have to like pretend to still be interested. Oh, and then what? Oh, and you didn't know if you liked each other. Whoa, this is still going. That's great.
Hey Lemon, you know what?
Yeah.
You know what my wife and I like to do whenever we talk about how we met?
Yeah, what's up?
We like to act it out.
Good. Well, that is comforting because
our love grew like a blossoming tree.
We're going to be starting off with a romantic story from St. Louis Obispo in California, and it is called Gaining Sexperience Points Part 3.
In medias res.
This episode's going to hurt. Okay.
Do I need to have read part 1 and 2 to get the context story?
Yeah.
We assume that you have.
A new lack of hope.
Maybe the first two are like they were level Sexperience level 1 and 2, and this is Sexperience level 3.
All right, so yeah, let's
Blue
get
Wizard
started
needs
here.
sex badly. Sorry.
Portex, you are going to be the lead here. Me, you're going to be me.
I'm going to be me.
And then Isfahan, you are boyfriend.
Boyfriend, okay.
What about the narration? Is that also me?
Oh, yes. Well, I have been diagnosed with anxiety disorder, and I take daily medication for it. I keep a bottle of pills at my boyfriend's house for nights possessive that I spend there. This conversation occurs over text at the end of a week in which I've forgotten to take my medication every night that I've spent at his place.
Oh,
Boy, that
boy.
was a fun week.
Well, now we know what parts 1 and 2 were. Just the A key, caps lock, just the whole thing.
Let it be known that henceforth and forevermore, you, boyfriend, shall be in charge of ensuring that I, my name, have taken my anxiety meds prior to becoming superiorly unconscious on such nights as I slumber in your abode.
Slumber in your abode.
Okay.
Do you accept this responsibility?
Aye, m'lady.
Oh, this is pleasing! You have spared yourself the wrath of the girlfriend, earned 500 experience, and unlocked the ability Bounty. This is a daily power that enables you to receive a free kiss upon reminding the girlfriend to take her meds. Should she complain, you make an immediate interrupt for a second kiss. If
Let
the
me write this
girlfriend
down.
remembers on her own, the kiss for reminding her is forfeit. Oh! However, you may request a kiss with a
God.
DC of 7.
You must tap 3 blue lands to kiss.
Is this a check that I can take 20 on?
The maximum modifier you may have on this check is 3. Currently, your modifier is 0. You must spend points in that category for a higher modifier.
Did Andrew Lloyd Webber have children? What are you?
All right, time to go to the relationship nexus and look up the breakup mod.
Yeah, what attribute point do I need to increase to get to a +3?
It's over, right? Is it over?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, good.
It's
Okay,
over.
cool.
So-
It's over.
So the fun thing about this is at the bottom it says gaining 6 experience. It has related gaining 6 experience points part 2 and gaining 6 experience points.
Makes sense.
And because the site isn't very good, when you click on those, it gives you a different.
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. So we're going to move on to another story here. It is called "Not Quite Married to the Idea," Nutshell, you were going to be playing the role of me, and Boots, you were going to be playing the role of customer. Okay.
Oh, good.
Fantastic. Here we go. So I'm in my 20s, female and single. This is very odd in our small town, as most girls marry fairly young. Occasionally, customers comment on it. I don't mind too much, as I've been burned in past relationships, so I know I'm a little picky when it comes to guys. Then, there's this regular customer.
Hi, customer. How are you?
Well, I'm just fine, young lady. How are you? How's the wedding planning going?
Oh, I'm not getting married. You must have mistaken me with someone else.
But why aren't you?
What the hell?
Well, I just haven't found the right guy yet.
You should get married. It's a disgrace the way you young girls hold out nowadays. Ooh.
Wait, why did you think I was planning a wedding again? Can we go back to that?
Disgrace!
Don't you want to get a man?
Start hitting him with like your purse.
Well, sure, once I find the right one.
You and coworker number 1 over there. She was engaged last year, and now she's not.
That's what's on her name tag.
What sort of business is this?
I don't
It's,
know.
Hobby Lobby.
it's customer business.
Oh, okay. No, Hobby Lobby. That totally makes sense.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Yeah. How are you two as old as you are and aren't married?
To each other? This is actually a progressive.
Ooh.
The coworker in question, by the way, is in her early 20s.
I really don't think I should comment on her personal life.
Find a man!
I'll do my best.
Sure.
The customer exits. The coworker in question walks over to me. John.
Oh, wait.
Sarcastically. Right. Because being married to a fuck is way better than being single. This town, I swear.
So, I just want to point out that at no point in the story did the customer buy or receive any sort of product.
That was an unspoken implication.
You know, with the setup of it in the conversation, I felt like it was going to break into a musical number at any point. What you should do is find a man.
It's this weird, like, comedy spin-off of Handmaid's Tale. It's really weird.
The Handmaid's Tale, funny edition.
Exactly. So, we have read, a couple of stories from Not Always Romantic, and that means that it's time for Big Bang Theory. So, this story...
Zimbabwe.
This story is called Married to Sheldon Cooper, Part 16!
Oh, God.
Wow.
Part 16.
They're so relatable, guys, right?
Yeah.
Is there, can
absolutely.
we actually superimpose a laugh track into this one, too?
All right, so support text, you're going to be the husband, and John Toast, you're going to be the wife. Here we go. I'm the idiot. I'm the idiot in this one. My family often jokes that I'm a true cat person.
Meow.
Dash. Not just that I like them, but that I'm neurotic like a cat as well. They do love their routine and tend to get upset with changes. Now, my husband and I have a simple evening routine during the week. He gets ready for bed while I take care of the cats. Then I get ready for bed and join him in the bedroom.
Uh-huh.
That's profound.
Wow! Fucking wow, it's our thing!
Sometimes we even brush our teeth.
The timing usually works out perfectly for me to just head into the bathroom once the cats are fed. Wow! This night, however...
Without even looking, opens bathroom door.
Not yet.
Stares unbelievingly, but you're supposed to be in the bedroom by now.
I know, I'm dawdling a bit. I'll be out in a minute.
But you're not supposed to be in there anymore.
I'm so patient, dear. Why don't you sit down and wait a minute? Then it'll all be as usual. That's a weird way to phrase that.
You don't understand. We have a routine. You didn't follow the routine.
Sighs and closes bathroom door in my face.
Routine.
Wow. This commercial sucks.
There's stuff after this. What is,
Yeah, there's a post-amble, but it is boring.
No, I want you to
it's
read
boring.
it.
Unlike the okay.
What really made my husband break into hysterics was when he was done, he thoughtfully left the bathroom light on for me, only to enter the room on autopilot and promptly push the light switch, leaving me in pitch darkness. I'm sure glad he puts up with my weird ways.
Oh, you know what I bet happened after that?
What's
the
that?
cat went the other way.
That wasn't routine.
I like to think that he broke into hysterics in like the way like an 1800s doctor would prescribe to a woman. just give him laudanum, he'll be okay.
All right. So, what'd you think of that? Did you like that one? That one wasn't annoying.
Pretty
was it?
riveting.
It was pretty romantic.
It was pretty routine.
Okay, terrific. So, Nutshell, you're going to be the boyfriend, and Boots Ranger, you're going to be me.
Which one? Sorry.
You're Nutshell, you are the boyfriend, and
The Wedding Vow of Mordor?
yes. And Boots, you are me, and this is the wedding vow of Mordor. Yay!
Oh, God.
This is tagged boyfriend/girlfriend Chicago Geeks Rule in Illinois, USA.
At least we know she put a ring on it.
Romantic. My boyfriend and I are at the wedding of a couple we're good friends with. It's worth noting that all four of us are huge nerds. And the couple have vowed to have the geekiest wedding ever.
No, that's a previous episode.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We got a couple dogs of competition.
Yeah. I was about to say, it's a tight race on that one.
While we're waiting for the ceremony to start, Boyfriend is reading through the program.
Procession? Vows? Wait! Wing warming? What's that?
No idea. Passing the wedding rings through the flame of a unity candle or something?
What? To reveal the Elvish inscription and determine if you accidentally choose an evil cursed wedding band to rule them all?
Well,
Rings are in a piece of pop culture.
well, with bride and groom, it's totally a possibility.
The end.
That's the whole thing.
This troper once went to a wedding and...
I know people, they invite me to stuff.
That is it.
That I mean, it's not worth reading, but the ending of that is basically the ring warming is they pass around the rings and like people like think they're nice thoughts into them and
Yeah, it's a
fucking
pagany
cringeworthy.
kind of thing. But like, yeah, like we
What kind of
saw
thing is it?
rings, and we remembered that Lord of the Rings also has rings. Anyway, so that was fun. We're gonna instead be moving on to Here We Pokey Go Again, Part 8.
Part 8?
Yeah, Part 8.
That's the last gym, I
po-
guess.
Here We Pokemon Go Again, Part 8. Okay, so Isfahan, you are man.
Yes, I am.
You are man.
and Portex, you are me. All right. Fantastic. Here we go. I'm at a bar with my husband, and that we go to a few times a month. I'm casually playing Pokemon Go on my cell phone, which is something both of us enjoy doing together from time to time. I'm 32. An older man I've never seen before comes up.
Sits down at a stool beside me and notices what I'm doing. Oh my god, are you playing that stupid Pokemon thing?
Yep, sure am.
At this point, I snort and roll my eyes condescendingly. How old are you?
This is me not looking up, by the way. Old enough not to give a fuck about what some rude random thinks I should be doing in my spare time.
Both my husband and the bartender burst out laughing, and the man looks flustered and angry, but scooted down a stool away from me and didn't say anything else. The bartender, wait, the bartender even gave me my next round on the house.
Now that's a not always right story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got married at GameStop.
So
Perhaps I was wrong about Pokemon Go all along.
No, weird. There's no comments on this one.
By the way,
So
that
we're
was Sam
going
Elliott's
from-
best performance. Anyway,
We're
sorry.
going from there to Here We Pokemon Go Again Part 9.
Great.
Oh dear.
Yeah, exactly.
The thrilling conclusion to the saga.
So I guess John Toshi going to be the the boyfriend here. I've
The
only
boy,
been
the boy tender.
the boy tender. Yes,
Bartender.
I am your
I've only
friend.
been dating my boyfriend for a year, but we are very close and tentatively planning our future together. We also love Pokemon Go. While out on a walk, he hatches an egg. That means he gets a completely random Pokemon.
Hey, if this is a Charmander, will you marry me?
Oh, this is how it's gonna be, huh? Alright, go ahead.
Oh, the egg hatches and pops out a Charmander! I crack up laughing while my boyfriend has a stunned but happy look on his face.
So, what? No, I'm me. Your boyfriend, I'm me.
I forgot. I'm sorry.
Your boyfriend.
I
Me,
get us
Tarzan.
confused sometimes. We look
Anyway.
the same.
So when's the wedding?
We're not quite there yet, but after a 1 in 100 chance, at least Nintendo approves of us.
No, that
Pretty
wasn't
cool,
the deal.
huh?
That wasn't the deal.
Hey, Boots, you're Bethany Lyfiljic? You're Bethany Lyfiljic in the comments there? Bethany. Yeah.
Yeah. I found a shiny love disc in Y while a female friend was sitting next to me.
And then Isfahan, your name is blah blah blah.
Isn't it a 1 in 150 chance?
Eggs only hatch baby / no evolution Pokemon, so no Charizard, Blastoise, Venusaur, Evolutions, etc. And then like a long conversation about what Pokemon are now available in Pokemon Go.
I like that Not Always Right can have a story where it's like, I killed every jock in the world and every GameStop made me their emperor, and everybody's like, yeah, cool, but this is like, wait, Pokemon Go, I know this is bullshit.
Wait a minute, people are here on Not Always Right just making stuff up.
When did that start?
All right. Okay, next one here. This is called Bras. Oh, that doesn't work at all.
Nope, doesn't.
Brace. They're going for brace, but like CE, brace. Just doesn't really. Anyway, CE yourself for non-excitement.
Oh, I did that at the start of the episode.
Oh, Brosy. Oh.
All right. Gonna bring things down for a bit. That's nice.
All right. So, Isfahan, you're going to be the husband, and Boots, you're going to be me, okay?
Yeah.
I have just gotten home from work and haven't changed yet in writing this blog post right now, I suppose. I pull my shirt up so my husband can see my bra.
Ooh.
He really doesn't respond. So a moment later, smiley face.
Hey, did you even see what bra I have on?
Without looking up, yeah, the super lacy fancy one that make your boobs look big.
Do you want to know why I'm wearing the super fancy one to work?
I guess... Is it because you didn't have any others to wear today?
Why is that the first thing you think of? I mean, you're right, all my others are in the wash. But still...
I trust you too much to think of anything else.
Clearly, first mistake was showing off her tits to George Takei. He's not going to give a shit.
Hey, Boots, in the sound effect bot, can we add the Lasagna Cat laugh track? Because we really need it there. That one.
Like there's so then Jenny Selvin says, "Wait, did you want your husband to accuse you of cheating?" and then Dante V. Winter says, "I never understand wanting your spouse to get jealous," and then fights. And then Portax, you are the husband, and John, you are the wife. All right, here we go. This one is called, it's from Melbourne in Australia, and it is called Better Have a Big Fat Apology, Part 10. I don't know what these parts are about, but I'm sure that they're all very romantic. Anyway, my husband has just come home from work, and I'm finishing making dinner, just waiting for the food to simmer a little bit longer. We're being a bit silly, as we haven't seen each other all day. We start touching random body parts of each other while trying to dodge being
Got your pancreas.
Oh no, my elbow.
Oh no, my spork.
Well,
I spent my afternoon on this random number generator.
Also, this, Lemon. I think it's like it's almost like a themed anthology, like Creep Show.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, yeah, I'll subscribe. I mean, like, it'll be. Is it like the early Tales from the Crypt episodes, or like the later ones?
Well, seeing as how everybody's trying so hard to be funny, but failing miserably, I think it just runs throughout the entire run of Tales from the Crypt.
Wouldn't that be great, by the way, if actually the Crypt Keeper was the main character in all of those horror stories?
Oh, that would be so good, though.
Yeah.
and he was like always in mortal peril making shitty puns.
No, he was like, or at least he had like a Stan Lee cameo in all of the stories.
I would legit appreciate that, actually.
Like he's just the guy, taking their order at the McDonald's or whatever, and nobody calls attention to it.
This pendulum is the pits.
Thanks for coming to Stop.
HBO, call us.
Yeah, we'll reboot that shit.
Got your elbow.
Oh, yeah, right, that.
I hadn't read ahead. Holy shit.
We're inventing our own much funnier script while this shit is going on. Sorry. Got your boobs.
Got your head.
Got your, love handles.
I should note that he's touching my hip bones?
And not the actual handles I have installed on my forehead.
I'm frowning. Love handles.
Yeah?
Love handles are fat, husband.
No, not what I meant. No.
Love handles are the fat on your side that people use as handles to grab onto because they're soft and flat. Go eat your dinner.
Thank you, I love you very much. I'm sorry.
Yay! What a great story!
Can we go back to our Crypt Keeper workshop?
Yes.
Okay, so back to
I
Crypt Keeper.
pictured that whole time that was going on, like, we as the players were waiting in the wings. Like, this introduction's going on way too long.
So the idea I like for the Crypt Keeper cameo thing is that like every time like if somebody opens like a fridge, he's just in there, but like nobody notices or mentions it.
Yes,
Passes
exactly.
them the beers
Nobody
they're looking
ever
for, and they
acknowledges
close
his
the door again.
existence.
Well, I'll catch my death of cold in here!
right, and he makes a joke about the situation, but nobody responds to it.
This gives me the chills.
That would be amazing!
It's like we're not going to let you forget about that little fucking guy, even while you're watching the skits, the vignettes.
Oh man, who do we cast? Who is the Crypt Keeper?
Whoever can come up with the most puns.
Do we get a? Is it a Muppet?
Gilbert
Like, do we get a Muppet or do we?
Yeah, I gotta have a puppet.
Okay.
Okay, I was gonna say like sock puppet or like actual.
Patton Oswalt would do the voice.
He would. That would be fun. I was thinking like instead of, this is just a thought, but like instead of the Muppet, it would be like one of those the Share Zone like skeletons that's just like implanted in there.
And like you always see the stagehand's like hand picking up the wrist, moving the arm around, coming from off screen.
It's still got the Spirit Halloween store tag on the wrist.
And anytime the skeleton has to turn its head, like a hand comes up from under frame and slowly turns the head.
Yeah.
And then retreats before saying the line.
You want kitsch? We got kitsch for you, motherfucker.
All the research says you fucking idiots like this. This story is called Periodically Interrupted Again. By the way, we're still doing an episode, just so you know.
Oh, are we?
I don't know if that's true.
We've become every other podcast in the universe.
We're on the verge of starting to talk about green Jello again.
But no. So this one's called Periodically Interrupted Again. Tied Atlanta, Georgia, Marriage and Partners. I think Boots, you're me, and Nutshell, you are husband, please. All right, terrific. I am the author of this story, in which my female friends and family members and I will suddenly start talking about periods when a man is around, to make them leave when we want privacy. I am on the phone with a close relative in another state about time-sensitive travel plans, and my husband keeps interrupting with things unrelated. Worse, when I ask him to give me a few minutes on the phone, he starts pantomiming stuff that he wants to say.
All right, so it's just so you know, I'm miming a phone with my pinky and my thumb.
Okay.
For this.
I can
I
tell.
assumed, yeah.
Okay. So, husband and I are thinking about trying to have a baby. I haven't had a period in years since having the IUD put in. But if I have it removed, that will start up.
Gives me a funny look, walks out.
Still into my mime phone.
Good.
So sorry about that, hon.
We finish our conversation, hang up, and I go to find husband, which I read first. I read on first blush as I go to find a husband.
This one isn't in brackets, so it's just like caveman speak.
Yeah, I go to find husband.
It's a code, isn't it? I didn't really catch it when it was you and Sis, but you start talking about really private stuff when you are trying to get rid of me.
Ha!
Good. Cut print.
What gave me away?
You were talking about your period, but I couldn't hear relative. Your medical stuff is never an issue for me to talk about it, but it just clicked that I hear about periods in your conversations with other people way more than in conversations we have.
So, unless it's something...
Your medical stuff is never an issue for me to talk about, but if you hear the word period, you turn on heel and fucking beat cheeks out of the room. You are out. Like, the very concept of ovaries, and you need to be in another room to separate yourself from that idea.
No, dude, if you hear about a period too long, your genitals detach and walk off like on your balls. Like they just go away.
Is that true?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
heard
as a
that
man.
was true. I didn't believe it, though. It is
You
true.
start bleeding.
That's happened to every man who's listened to about periods for like 10 minutes.
Oh my god, that makes sense. You know, that happened to me. I just assumed it was unrelated.
That's why Dave Foley never came back.
Oh.
Yeah! I can't. She's in America talking about periods. I have to stay in Canada. That is a multi-layered joke. All right.
So, unless it's something urgent, will you stop interrupting when I'm on the phone or having to talk to someone?
But what if I might forget what I was going to say?
Write it down.
That makes a lot of sense, actually. And it means I'll never, ever have to hear about your sister's period, or your mother's, or any other relative or friends, unless they're having some sort of medical problem or something.
Exactly.
Deal.
It sounds like a bloody good time.
Who said that?
Nobody.
Oh, okay.
All right.
The woman doesn't always see what the man sees.
Ooh, that's a little too clever.
I like the flow. I like the flow of that joke.
There we go. That's more on point.
There's going to be a lot of people listening to this podcast that have no idea what any of this
I
is.
didn't even think about that. When did that go off the air? Okay. There was an HBO show. You probably Googled it at this point if you don't know, so I will spare
The
you
Tales
that.
from the Crypt Writers Room is the only place you can get kicked out of for being too funny.
No, that's
What are you
not,
trying to show us all up, you jerk?
That's not nearly stupid enough. Pack your bags, Timmy.
Yeah, Tales from the Crypt ran from 1989 to 1996.
Jesus. Okay. Yeah. Very, very good timely jokes. Well done, all of us. Anyway, so this one is called Cannibalizing What's Left of This Date.
Come on! We're not going to talk about Tales of the Crypt anymore.
Support Tex, who do you want to go on a date with?
Who do I want to go on a date with? I want to go on a date with Nutshell.
You want to go on a date with Nutshell? Terrific. Okay, fantastic.
I've been waiting for this for so long, Vortex.
It's going to be really disappointing. Please do not expect me to.
All right, so here we go. This is called Cannibalizing What's Left of This Date. And I am a very shy girl who doesn't go on many dates. But after almost 2 years, a cute boy from my college asked me out, and I say yes. Being shy with strange interests, I try to relate to him and make conversation, but find it much easier to just let him talk about himself.
That's usually
Reddit
true.
has taught you well, my lady. Be hot. Talk about things. Don't talk about things, especially
Get the
not
meat and
video
cheese
games.
out.
Yeah. The evening is fine until we are leaving the restaurant and pass a mural.
Oh, I know that person. That's famous spirit in folklore.
So, do you like ghosts and stuff? What kind of stuff do you watch?
Oh, I like horror video games, but most of my interests are in folklore and just general research and that sort of thing.
We talk about ghosts and horror as we walk down the road, and at some point we switch to murderers.
Wow.
But then
Do you want to come back to my place? We can watch some anime and drink wine.
Yes!
Hell
Best night ever!
Hell yeah!
I told you that's how the date was going to work out in the chill.
Anime, wine, and conversations about Jeffrey Dahmer. Let's
Time for
do
some
it.
Reddit.
Time for some Box Chablis and Mob Psycho 100. Yeah!
I'm thinking he's kidding. Asking a girl to your house on the first date after talking about cannibalism? Are you trying to be Jeffrey Dahmer?
Who?
You don't know. He was a serial murderer and a cannibal who would pick up dates in the bar and then bring them home to sleep with them, but afterwards he killed them.
Oh, gross! So anyway, want to come to my place? We don't have to go to class tomorrow. You can stay the night and things can go slow.
Oh, what a big swinging dick this guy is.
I am now alarmed and I'm uncomfortable and a little afraid due to his segue as well as his forwardness on the first date, so I make excuses about work and hurry to my car.
Whoa, you're... What?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had a great night!
Holds my forearms in a gentle but firm grip.
Yeah.
Are you sure you can't come over?
He spoke in a loud but quiet voice.
Yeah. Gentle but firm.
Well, like, it's cartoonishly, like, stretching her arm as she's, like, getting away from him, so he's very far away, actually, while he's holding her arm.
Has that violin sound effect.
Yeah.
I nod, subtly trying to pull away.
Alright.
He slips his hand on my neck and tries to kiss me. I keep my face down and pull away. He looks surprised and then kisses my forehead.
Don't worry, I won't force you.
Jesus. Now, sure, he won't get a second date. I gave a wry smile and got into my car, driving away as fast as the speed limit would let me. He chased me.
Terminator 2 style.
And when I opened the door, the thumping noise was the severed hook hanging from the car handle!
And he wanted me to come inside for some boxed wine and video games.
He was a kidney in a cooler. Wait. Sorry.
Welcome to the world of AIDS!
I'm not sure if this was normal date behavior, but in my book, you shouldn't ask your date to your apartment on the first date? What? Especially after you've been talking about murderers who eat their dates.
Didn't you bring that up?
brought it.
You brought it up.
God, what a weirdo.
I mean, okay, so yeah, I mean, genuinely, according to your story, like, he got creepy and handsy at the end, so, I mean, fair enough. But I'm confused that, you were on a date, and then he was like, oh, want to go to mine? You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Yep.
How could you ask me that? I thought you just wanted to talk about women being murdered.
When I brought up N-Guy, and I knew he wasn't the right one for me.
I will give the story something, though. There was some sort of material to work with.
That's true. That's
on
true.
it being
That's true.
kind of a story.
Yeah, almost. I mean,
Almost.
not exactly, but, close.
Not always
All
a
right.
story.
So this is a short one. Isfahan, I would like you to play both roles, please.
Okay.
Fantastic.
We're gonna
Sweep yourself off your feet.
Yeah. You just play with yourself over there, and we'll listen. This is called Mrs. Pac-Man has other appetites. My boyfriend is easily distracted by his phone, cat, or internet videos. Stories like this happen a lot. We are going to a party later, and he has just gotten off the phone with his friend and is about to look up directions. We are also about to have sex, so we are lying naked in his bed.
Why is the map app asking me to play this game? Starts playing game. What are you doing? I don't know. It was there, so I started playing. I looked down at my body and back up to him. Are you kidding me? Oh, right, sorry. Don't worry. You will always matter more to me than female game character.
Oh, thank you so much for leaving that specific out. I would hate to dox her.
Closes the game and actually looks up the directions before turning back towards me. The end.
Were you supposed to be fucking?
Maybe.
You said you were about to have sex.
What?
You were like, first things first, pull up the directions. This takes a while.
Like, the directions what, to sex? Or, like...
Yeah. They're going to a party later.
Yeah.
And he's...
Oh, okay, so that's the okay.
They're going to a party later, so you pull up the map app
And
like
then
a few
have
hours in
sex.
And
advance.
Google Maps says first you must clear 10 lines of Tetris before I'll give you the directions. Like, I don't know what...
And then you have fuck. Play this game and then fuck to unlock your directions.
Oh, that's nice.
By fucking you unlock
give
fuck
you some
gems
good directions.
to use in the map.
Oh, that's where these experience points came from.
Oh, all right. I like these one-man plays. Toast, it's your turn.
Ooh.
This one's more infuriating. This one's maybe the most infuriating one I've skimmed. Okay.
Everybody's going to be watching. I'm so nervous.
Yeah. So this one's called the Da Vinci Black Mesa Code. Fuck you.
God.
Just fuck you in advance, by the way.
Okay, I accept that.
This is tagged MT and USA. My husband and I tend to joke and meme. I am watching.
I'm going to get something to drink. I'll be back.
Did you guys say memes?
Wait, where did you come from? Why did you burst down my wall like that?
For the lulls?
So I am watching
leprechaun.
something. I am watching something on TV, and it goes to commercial, which is when I tend to zone out on other things. Suddenly,
Oh, holy balls. Did you see that? I'm looking up at a clothing commercial. Huh? For just a moment, the clock on the router points to it next to the TV, and in the commercial, points to where the clock and the TV was. We're both at 7:01. Illuminati confirmed? Half-Life 3 confirmed? Fuck! I want to die!
Okay.
I don't get it.
2 clocks at the same time?
Well, one does not simply confirm Half-Life 3, so I can kind of see where it comes from.
Great.
why? Why would?
Did 2 clocks at the same time? Bitch, you guessed.
Damn, Daniel, 2 clocks
The
at the same
fact
time.
that she shared that story means that that's probably the most interesting thing that happened to her that day.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
You know, in my headcanon, I like to believe that the line they left out was they just looked at each other for a moment and said, like, we should get a divorce.
I wish it was the other kind of head cannon.
You point a cannon at their head.
Yeah. I'd accept that too.
How will Spidey deal with headcanon?
Let me give you a piece of my mind, Spider-Man.
Why is Spider-Man being
that one.
taunted by...
Why is Spider-Man being taunted by the Crypt Keeper?
Hey, to be fair, it's not these.
by every Batman villain?
To be fair, it's not the stupidest Spider-Man villain there.
It's true.
All right, so this one is called The Wedding Before the Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh god,
You like it?
Like,
you
before
do.
it came
You
out?
like
That was quite some
I
time
need
ago.
I need to detox after the last one for this.
Sure.
Decompress.
Sure. John, you're going to be me, and Boots, you're going to be boyfriend.
Okay.
My boyfriend is playing an online game with some of his friends, and I'm on my computer browsing Pinterest. I catch part of their conversation.
I'm a girl.
Right, that's what we do.
Looking up shoe recipes. Sorry.
I catch part of their conversation, apparently they started talking about girlfriends. Neither.
Hey, friends. All the friends, go around. Come around here.
Okay.
I've got something to say to you.
Boyfriend has something to say. You have the conch shell.
Yeah.
Sucks
My
to your ass, Mark.
girlfriend is awesome. She loves to cook, helps me keep the house clean, and she crochets, or sometimes crotchets, some really awesome stuff. She's actually looking for crochet patterns right now.
He listens to his friend for a moment and then laughs.
No, dude, you don't understand. She doesn't just make hats and gloves like your grandma. I mean, yeah, she made me an awesome R2-D2 hat, but she also made me the Enterprise.
You don't understand, dude. She's a girl in her 20s and she crochets. I know, it fucking blows your mind.
A dramatic pause. Yeah, that Enterprise.
Oh, so
Not the rental car
Car
place.
rental place?
Yeah.
The USS Enterprise, the carrier.
Not the HMS Enterprise.
That's one of my favorite Gilbert and Sullivan operettas.
Called Little Buttercup. It's sitting on a shelf in our living room. Another dramatic pause.
No, he's pausing the game. That's what's going on.
But dramatically.
She's definitely a keeper. In fact, hey, best friend, would you be my best man?
Oh, he's playing. Oh my god, his best friend. I turn to give him an incredulous look, but can't help laughing.
Really?
Check me out. I'm pulling off my headset, and I'm
Wow,
turning
it's
to
like-
face her.
Me?
So, how about we get married on Halloween next year? That's your favorite holiday, isn't it?
This is how people talk.
I wrote fan fiction about me.
I figure we could do The Nightmare Before Christmas for the theme, since it's your favorite thing ever.
Ha 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 ha. Sure, let's do it. Let's get married on Halloween. I'll make a Pinterest board for it and start saving ideas.
This is how people talk.
That
Yeah.
is
Buy
her
my
first
dress on
thought.
Etsy.
Her first thought. Imagine the things I will pin. Fuck. He claps once, then turns back to his game and puts his headset back on.
It's got a top hat on it now, though, because he's about to get married.
As he claps, just...
Well, that's done.
Okay, so, save the date, best friend. We're getting married on October 31st, 2016, and you're going to be my best man. Dramatic pause. Yes, she agreed. Dramatic pause.
Did she? You didn't.
Well, she's making a
Well, she
Pinterest
did
board.
say, yeah,
That's
she's making
That's
a
a
Pinterest board.
serious,
deep
man.
commitment, actually.
You're right.
I
You're right.
never
You're
make
right,
a
you're
Pinterest board in vain.
that's
Those can't be deleted.
that's bigger than a yes. No, she wasn't mad. You guys just don't understand her like I do.
What?
Wow, October 31st, 2016. Those
I am
wacky kids are
boyfriend.
married now.
I'm girlfriend.
Wait, yeah. This story was posted on October 31st of 2016.
Hang on.
Posted it on his wedding day.
Everybody at the church, hang on. I gotta go make a post.
That was part of the vows, was they put them posting this
Just
together. There was
folks
like a big
standing up by the altar with their smartphones,
yeah, it's like a
posting
huge
this to, like,
screen, and they had
Yeah,
it.
in lieu of a vow, he just posted this.
Yeah.
And then tilted his phone towards her and was like,
Yeah.
Hey, read this while I go on my raid.
All their favorite
I'm sorry
NPCs
you're
attended.
kidding.
It was really beautiful, actually.
By the way, my favorite running character through all these stories is Distracted Narrator.
Who gets put to sleep by every fucking
Oh
person.
god, your people are still
shit
are done
up.
talking. All right.
Roland, I'm just trying to roll through all the rest of the stories in this document, and then, like, there's no natural breaks or pauses. Like, there's no reason for me to come in and narrate anything else.
True enough.
Lemon needs time to top off his gimlets.
He's
All
just
right.
over at his bar, like, oh fuck shit. Okay.
Clink.
This one's we got a three we got three rolls in this one.
Ooh, hot.
So this one
Just like
yeah,
where-
exactly.
great.
Podcast.
Watch them move.
Wow, it's like a lava lamp.
I'm my own waterbed. It's great.
Oh my god. Okay, so this one is called. Jesus, it's so hard to get a drink in this place. This one is called "Coupled with Insecurity." It is tagged "Restaurant."
the name of
We're
the
gonna fuck a restaurant?
Yeah.
hope so.
I think Nutshell, you're going to be friend.
Okay.
John Toast, you're going to be me, and
Okay.
then Portex, you're going to be waitress.
All right, there's also a woman.
Oh God, fucking okay, fine. Isfahan, you are the woman.
Okay.
An old friend and I have met up for the first time in years. We decide to go have a meal and go to a local restaurant. We are both male.
I'm waiting to be seated. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if people thought we were a couple with how much we bicker.
Blushing. Yeah.
We're seated and look at the menu. Our waitress comes over.
Are you, sharing drinks?
I suppose we could. Your palate hasn't... Your palate hasn't changed much, has it?
Sharing
Spelling a palate.
I'm not sure that's how palate is spelled.
No, that's the forklift palate.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yes, you're gonna get a pallet load of drinks that you're going to share.
Beep. To the waitress. We aren't together. We're single. This isn't a date.
Yes, so, sharing or no?
Yes, please.
But we aren't together.
We decide on separate drinks and finish our order. My friend tries another couple of times to convince the waitress that we aren't a couple.
He's like yelling across the restaurant, "No homo!"
I don't like him!
I think I convinced her.
That what? We're a low-key gay couple who are ashamed to be together in public?
But I know. Standing up. Just to be clear, we are not a couple.
Oh yeah, I wasn't far off. On next table.
Next table? Is this Coyote Ugly?
Yeah.
I'm a woman on the next table.
So you heard this, threw down all of the shit on the table and stood on top of it.
We're
The
Coyote
flowers are still
Ugly.
standing.
Yeah, half the restaurant got that. To me. You can so much better, you know.
I burst out laughing as my friend sits down and blushes. We pretty much spend the rest of the night in awkward silence. The waitress brings the bill.
I can pay.
Oh, I see. You're the, breadwinner.
Oh my God, Wing!
Calm down, she's joking.
I'm not.
Wow. Gay panic has never been more boring. He then stormed out, muttering at how ridiculous I was being. I don't want to read too much into it, but he hasn't spoken to me since. And all of it is making me wonder if he isn't as secure in his sexuality as I thought he was.
Everybody applauded and lifted me on their shoulders, and I was voted gay of the year.
It's hard living in a 1991 like gay fan fiction on GeoCities.
Yeah.
And those friends' names were Kirk and Spock.
Oh man. There's still more. It
never stops.
Well, let's get through it.
I'm so sorry. All right. Michelle, would you like to be the husband or the wife in this one?
Don't care. Wife, because I think I've been
All right.
husband and like most of her boyfriend.
Fantastic. You're the wife. Who would you like to be married to?
Oh God. Isfahan.
All right.
I took you on a date. I can't believe you did this to me.
Yeah, but then you were Jeffrey Dahmer and stuff.
Yeah, you
really
grabbed her
interesting and hot,
firmly,
okay?
but gently, but softly, but quickly.
Yeah. Something happened.
So this is called Not Sure Who Wears the Pants in this relationship. My husband and I have just finished dinner and are walking back to the car. The parking lot was crowded when we arrived, so the car is a bit far out. I am absolutely freezing. I'm wearing a knee-length, short-sleeve dress and no coat because I was an idiot and didn't bring one. We make it to the car and are buckling in when I realize that I left my phone in the restaurant.
Oh no! I left my phone. Back out into the cold for me.
I'll go get it. Jesus.
Again, this is how people talk.
Yes, with their human mouth parts. No, I left it in the ladies' room. I'll just walk really fast.
Wait a second.
He proceeds to take off his pants and give them to me.
In the car.
Yep.
We're trying. They
the
must have an
driver's seat?
Escalade. I don't know.
Well, it might be Bunny Bread. Bunny Bread's super good at taking off his pants in the car.
He's always got those basketball pants on. These will keep you warm.
Trying not to laugh. Babe, I was just going to ask for your jacket.
Then the laugh track kicks in. Well, the pants are off now, so just take them.
Gorsh.
This is really weird and sweet.
Luckily, his pants weren't too big on me, and they were warm. I did cause a few double takes in the restaurant, though. What? Why?
No, nobody was.
Because
nobody
she
was
had
looking
her
at
pants
you.
wrapped around her neck like a scarf.
Oh, she didn't put them on her legs.
Oh heavens, is that woman wearing a man's pants?
Those are men's trousers!
Why, I never.
This is the worst Applebee's I've ever been to. And that's saying something.
Well, that's not
Madam.
true, really. I mean, yet.
Oh, coming down to the end of this one, thankfully. Let's see. Okay, so just a little tiny bit more, and one of those is called "He Stuck the Landing." He stuck the landing. Boots, he stuck the landing.
Oh no.
Yeah.
We're good.
Oh no.
So Boots, you're the girl, and poor Tex, you are the friend. He stuck the
What about
landing.
boy?
This is tagged. Then John Toast, you are the boy.
I'm a boy.
He stuck the landing. My senior year in English class, as an assignment and icebreaker, our teacher assigns us to bring in an item to use as a metaphor for ourselves.
Oh, God, what?
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of it. A teacher is fucking with you.
Yeah.
To get an instant trip to the counselor's office and bring a gun.
I brought in this Ron Copopil food dehydrator. You know why? Because it's worthless too.
It's senior year of high school, so I assume none of you know each other, so bring a toy for show and tell.
Yeah.
The two most notable ones were my friends and his crushes.
I'm holding up duct tape. Because if I don't find myself handsome, I might find myself handy.
Yeah. Thanks, Red.
I brought in duct tape because it holds things together, just like how I connect my friends. It's not very pretty, but it gets the job done, just like me.
A bunch of other people present until...
Holds up, super glue! I brought in glue because it can build or fix things if you try hard enough like I do.
Almost everyone forgets about these metaphors come prom season when during lunch, he comes up to the table where she's eating with the dorkiest grin on his face. On the side, wow.
Wait, she put the grin on someone else's face?
So during
holding it for
lunch,
me.
He has stuck their fingers in the sides of their mouth and yanked them.
prom season, during lunch, he comes up to the table. Okay. On the side are our other friends and I, as we're recording all of this going down. Wow!
They're making their own podcast.
I'm facing girl. Girl, if you're tape and I'm blue, then will you stick together with me at prom?
Oh. My gods. Yes. I hug you before looking at the sign properly, and then I take it and show it to everyone while laughing. Ha ha ha.
That sign, it was the word prom spelled out in duct tape with glue squiggles as the frame. Fuck!
Yeah.
As high schoolers, we will not judge you for this wacky display.
Yeah.
And then they made their prom outfits out of duct tape.
Ooh, I like.
Definitely.
And that girl totally
no,
said, "Oh
they-
my gods."
Absolutely didn't do that, but they talked about it. They talked about how cool it would be if they were to have done that. Okay, two more. Just two more.
Breaths.
We can do it. John Toast, you are friend number 1. Nutshell, you are friend number 2. This one's called Every Ring is Awesome.
Oh, when you're part of a team.
You living the dream?
I am in an A-level chemistry lesson. It just needed to prove, yeah. It's good. You like it? The teacher allows us to have our phones out in case of an emergency. After 30 minutes, my phone lights up and buzzes as a text appears. I pick up my phone, I check the message, and immediately put it down and walk away. My friends next to me get confused, pick up my phone, and look at the text.
Oh my god.
Shit! He places... Oh, I place my... No. I place my hand on his shoulder.
It place.
I'll arrange your funeral. I begin laughing. Ha 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 ha.
At this point, the teacher wanders over, and I show him the message. The text says, I found the ring. Yes, I will marry you. Had to quickly explain to everyone that, number 1, it was my girlfriend's birthday soon. Number 2, it was a replacement ring for the one that she lost. Number 3, probably not a good idea to have hidden it in a black box underneath my drawer. She was a bit upset, but understood. It was adorable seeing her so excited, though. What happened in that story?
So his girlfriend was going through all his stuff and found the ring box.
Yep. And she found the engagement ring and just assumed it was for her. And
oh, okay. Yeah.
You okay, Lemon?
Gotcha.
You all right?
So many exciting things happen to people in these.
He's looking longingly over his shoulder at the bar.
Because this is
just a couple feet away.
This is the last one.
And just wandering from the mouse towards him. He's trying to.
This is the last one.
He has to slap his hand away.
It's going to be like a Lost Weekend montage.
I think he means like this is the last episode.
We have literally found every funny thing on the internet.
We're ending it on a high note.
What is the point?
I just picture this like in Into the Woods style, where like the narrator is in the show, but he just becomes increasingly drunk and infuriated. Like just like cigarette butts all around him. It's like, and then I don't know, the wolf does fucking something. I don't fucking whatever.
Just muttering, "This is the last one." As he like, we're done recording. He's still muttering it as he pours another drink. This is the last one. This is the last one.
Swirly background.
This one's called "They're Egg-specting."
Hey! Yay!
He sounds so defeated.
So, Isfahan, you're going to be the boyfriend.
Okay.
Yeah.
If this is the last one, do you want to take a role, Lemon, and have someone else be the narrator?
Sure.
I'll be the narrator.
Absolutely. Okay, I'll be me then.
Finally, you can be yourself.
Okay, calm down.
My spirit hasn't been crushed yet. Give it time. They're egg-specting. My boyfriend went out to buy eggs for Pancake Tuesday, but a misfortune has befallen them. He has texted me a somewhat incoherent picture, so I wait until I get home to clarify the situation. Note that I like to make tiny hats for fun, and I have a lot of them lying around the flat.
Sure
I'm
do.
British.
You sure do.
I also collect weird and wonderful shot glasses.
That's so interesting.
Yeah.
So the hats are tiny, you say?
That's what's known as a joke setup. The eggs all fell when I was out of town. When I was in town. My bag was overloaded.
Oh, no.
But one survived.
He then shows me Stanislavski, an egg sitting in a skull shot glass with a frown drawn onto it, and one of my tiny hats on it.
But why does Stan have a hat?
I remove it to reveal a crack.
He survived. He was the only one of his group.
So, we're nursing him back to health?
Ellipsis.
And we can be his foster parents!
Ellipsis.
We have a pet egg!
3 dots.
Hey! You rescued him!
Stan is still sitting in his little shot glass with his little hat 3 days later. Guess we really did adopt him.
Yay!
He's starting to stink. Great in a while.
Yay, Stan. I'm guessing you guys don't call it Pancake Tuesday.
It's
What?
like a
No, I never
religious
heard of that.
holiday? Is it?
Yeah, it's Shrove Tuesday. It's just
Okay,
show?
Shrove Tuesday.
yeah,
What?
the Commonwealth countries call it Pancake Tuesday.
You guys are really Catholic over there, aren't you?
Yep.
It might also be Anglican.
I was raised Anglican.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was
So,
raised pancakes,
what-
so we have that in common.
Every day is Pancake Tuesday.
Well, I was raised oolong.
Those aren't pancakes. Anyway,
You're right. So, F+, what do we learn from all of this?
When we don't have material, we meander like fuck.
Yeah.
People are boring.
Nobody got
people are bad at making shit up.
Nobody got applause.
No.
Yeah.
No applause.
I feel like a couple people almost got
free
applause.
Drinks.
Yeah, free
Somebody
drinks.
got free drinks.
Yeah,
I
feel like these romance liars aren't really in the spirit of not always right.
Yeah, the whole not always right idea is like, look at me take it to this guy who was an asshole customer. Whereas these stories are like, look at what me and my boyfriend did. So there's no applause for that.
Yeah, and the thing is that, like, you know, like, so they have these, like, jobs and they have these, like, fucked up power fantasies, like, in Not Always Right. But then over here, it's like, yeah, no, even in my fiction, like, relationships are super boring.
I found an exciting one with applause in it.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
Vortex,
yeah.
Assign it out. Let's do it.
You
I'll
can
narrate
be. You can
again.
be. Well, Lemon should be the narrator.
Okay.
And,
Okay.
Toast can be Kid, and Boots can be Kid's dad because of the beards.
Good.
And Nutshell, you're assembling a stool.
All right, fantastic. So I'm waiting in line with my mom, and it's already been hours now. My legs are getting tired, so I reach into the backpack and take out a foldable mini stool to sit on to rest. Everyone's staring at me as I unfold it. It looks little, but it can hold 400 pounds.
Assembling a stool! Yeah!
My eyes are bugging. What's that?
I'm staring at Nutshell. I don't know.
When I finally unfolded it and sat, people laughed and clapped like they were seeing a show. Luckily, the line finally started moving and we got there soon after.
A fatty sat on a stool in a line at an amusement park. It's
Not always standing.
That's the story. And
Not
people were glad about it.
That's
not
the
always
story.
replacing batteries in my carbon monoxide detector.
Is there some sort of, like, NEA grant for banality that the site is trying to achieve?
Brought to you by the Corporation for Public Banality.
What's the most boring concept I can think of? Okay, it's couples talking about dreams that they had in their relationships, and they're posting about it on the internet in story format.
But Lemon, their boyfriend and girlfriend, and they did something that was so quirky, and people were like there for it, and they saw it.
And they applauded.
And,
they were
like MS
wow,
Paint
they're so
cartoons are
quirky.
involved somehow. The website is always thefpl.us. There's a forum, I think.
He
there's
doesn't
a
care
forum.
anymore.
Yeah.
And if you have something really boring to share,
You can go to Ball Pit.
Fuck you. Listen to last week's episode if you want to know what the forum is.
Oh, shit.
Also, buy some tattoos. Bye.
Bye.
just in general.
Bye.
Bye.
Don't buy our tattoos.
Yeah, no. Just get tattooed right now. Go to one of those fucking
My tattoos
crankheads on
aren't for sale.
Inkmaster.
I'm keeping them.
I have mine framed. Very painful.
I wanna know what love is. I want you to show me. I wanna feel what love is.
Can we have a spin-off podcast that is just Portex as the Crypt Keeper?
Yeah.
Yeah,
listen to it every day.
Punning with Portex.
So it's just me and Toast just arguing with each other.
No, he's your writer.
Oh, okay. So
Crypt Keeper is a solo performer.
Yeah. No, this is a Will Ferrell, Adam McKay relationship between you two.
okay, so he just writes horrible things and then just delights, as I have to say.
Exactly.
Bad jokes.